watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Wednesday, Juneteenth. Good evening, I'm Chris Palermo. Here's what's happening. Earlier this afternoon, Nye County Sheriff's Office were tipped off to a young man who is in violation of his parole and on the run from officers. News 25 spoke to Sheriff Joe McGill about this pursuit.
Hi, I'm Sheriff McGill. We are here at an address on Tanya off of Simpkins and Barney. Today, information was received that led us to believe a wanted subject wanted for parole violation was at an address on Simpkins, just to the rear of this location here on Tanya. We had a unmarked unit drive by the location and could see what the deputy believed to be a subject hiding behind a large horse trailer and was believed to be the wanted subject. As responding deputies were en route, the subject fled on foot southbound from the backyard on Simpkins into the backyard on Tanya, and visual was lost of the suspect. A canine patrol dog was deployed along with several deputies, and the subject was located hiding in some bushes beside the residence here at Tanya. The subject was still resistant. The canine went into the bushes to apprehend the individual. The individual broke away from the canine dog's bite and kicked our dog in the mouth. The dog received a minor laceration, which at this time appears to be minor, and is on the way to the veterinarian locally to be treated for that. The individual was identified as Rex Fairbanks. He was taken into custody by responding deputies and the canine. He has minor injuries. We do have several deputies, 3 or 4 deputies, who also received minor injuries as a result of the struggle. Nothing that needs treatment at the hospital for any of the individuals other than the dog. There were no weapons found. There was no use of any form of a weapon. The suspect fled, tried to hide in the bushes, and we found him. So the suspect is in custody, and everybody is currently licking their wounds. Thank you.
And the Lake Mead body found in a barrel 2 years ago has captured national attention. News 25 reporter Rory Rosell has the newest update on the identification of this victim.
A man's body was found in Lake Mead, shot in the head and thrown into the water nearly 50 years ago. Before investigators can begin a search for the suspect, they need to identify the victim, which according to investigators has been a challenge in this case. This victim was found in Hemingway Harbor in Lake Mead on May 1st in 2022. This is part of our everyday work process, says Clark County Coroner Melanie Roos. We receive many unidentified cases each and every year. She goes on to talk about the items that were recovered along with the body: a shirt, pants, and a Timex watch, which are all ordinary facts in a crime case. But Roos goes on to say, we are very lucky that the condition of the clothing and remains were in the state that they were. The hope is that somebody will recognize the items and say something about a missing relative that they may have worn. The evidence includes a polyester 2X idle time button-down shirt and a pair of blue jeans with a 46-inch waist. The receding water levels reveal that the barrel may have been dumped in the late 1970s or early 80s. The DNA has been recovered so far, but the man's name has not. It has been determined that the age of the deceased is between 27 and 61 years old. Ideally, we want to have somebody along with the same kinship, says Roos. Typically, you want to look for parents or siblings, but it does get a little more difficult when you move down the lineage. Vice President of Exhibits and Programs for the Mob Museum in Las Vegas, Jeff Schumacher, says that he believes the man in the barrel will be identified eventually, although finding out who committed the crime is another story. He goes on to talk about how the truth is somewhere hidden in the darkest corners of Las Vegas history. He says you've got the neon lights blaring around you, but it's the shadows behind the neon lights. That is where the interesting stuff happens.
Well, Juneteenth is often an overlooked event in our nation's history. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers now joins us with an exclusive interview with a Clark County African American community leader.
Well, Juneteenth marks our second Independence Day here in the USA and has long been celebrated in African American communities. The historical holiday still remains widely unknown to an array of Americans. I had the distinct honor to speak with criminal defense attorney Alzora B. Jackson on what it takes to become an African American female powerhouse here in Sin City and her thoughts on this year's second Independence Day.
I am overwhelmed and almost speechless, which is a very rare thing for a defense attorney to say. Speechless with the realization that this is a national holiday. I did not think I would live to see an African American president, and I did. I did not think I would live to see Juneteenth recognized as a national holiday, and I have, which is why I still believe with all of my heart that we as a people have much more in common than we do that's dissimilar.
The African American heavy-hitting attorney is a proud graduate of Willamette University College of Law and the University of Florida.
I came from a very poor background. Education and excellence and spiritual values were readily offered to me. I had a whole community that nurtured and supported and encouraged me. Part of the deterioration of our society has been the large proliferation of drug addiction.
Juneteenth became an official federally recognized holiday just 3 years ago, back in 2021.
I'm one of the individuals who are on the battlefield in the war, and I dare say I'm a general. The criminal justice system has been manipulated and has evolved into, sadly, another system of modern day slavery. It's skewed so much towards the wealthy, so much towards people who are not of color, the mass incarceration of young black men.
As of 2020, black adults were incarcerated at more than 5 times the rate of white adults.
People notice me because I am black, I am a woman, and I'm tall. And once I have their attention, what I do with it is up to me. I have always been taught and have always been able to, by the grace of God, achieve excellence. They expect me to present myself in a certain way. They expect me to speak in a certain way, and that's never the way that I've spoken. No one gets to define who you are.
Reporting from downtown Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
And additional information on Juneteenth and its historical context can be found at nmaahc.si.edu/Juneteenth. More news coming up. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Here's what's happening this afternoon. Following the unfortunate cyber attack that Finlay Auto fell victim to, Finlay Auto is now being sued by customers for not taking the proper precaution and keeping this cyber attack from happening.
Last week, Finley Automotive confirmed on Monday, June 10th, that the company had identified a cybersecurity attack affecting certain areas of the IT systems. All locations were still open, the company said in a statement, but the ability to conduct sales and services was restricted. Now, over the weekend, 2 people have filed a lawsuit against the Las Vegas Auto Group, alleging that the company did not take necessary precautions to prevent the cyber attack. The new lawsuit alleges that Finley was a victim to a cyber attack that could have compromised customers' personal information. They argued the company didn't take adequate steps to protect data, leaving information technology systems at risk. They also alleged that Finley did not warn them in a timely manner about the issue. A further court date has not been scheduled as of yet.
And on Saturday, BJ Hetrick, Irwin and company hosted the Miss Senior Golden Years USA pageant, and a new queen was crowned. News 25 was there and captured this story.
My platform is I joined partners with the Pahrump Senior Center. They provide meals, transportation, and socialization to many of our seniors. They also have a Meals on Wheels program, which provides meals to our homebound seniors. This facility is extremely important. Because of the rising cost of things, many of them only have their Social Security, and the senior center just is so helpful for them. Sometimes it might be their only hot meal they get in a day, but we just got to keep it open. This pageant was a fantastic experience. I've never experienced anything like it. It's just been an amazing adventure from the very start, right up to actually being crowned the queen. I am just so excited, and it's just amazing.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, feeling as I do. Maybe I'm just living in the past. But when I meet the right one, I know I'll be true. My first love will be my last.
We are here in Pahrump, Nevada at Saddle West, and there are 6 contestants. One will be crowned the queen on tonight. A lovely, lovely evening. And also, my reign was bring harmony to all people. And I hosted a sewing class for youth, and each and every one of them did an awesome job. And so we're looking forward to bringing out more youth in the community.
Please welcome back to the stage the reigning Miss Senior Golden Years Queen, Althea P. Jones, dancing to Reflection.
We're about to have so much fun.
This pageant's all about senior ladies who have reached the elegant age of 60, who have raised their husbands and raised their children. Now it's their time in life. And what we do is this pageant is all about giving back to the community, which they all do. Every one of these girls, even though they might not be the queen, they're still working their pageant, the platform that they said they were going to do. For instance, Heavenly Peace, she did not win as the queen, but look what she has done for Miss Senior Golden Years and our children.
Also, winners that are included in the Queen's Court are Star Stewart, first runner-up, and Maria Rzinski, second runner-up. More news now. A mystery monolith has appeared in the Las Vegas Valley. According to police, Rory Rosell has this intriguing story.
Las Vegas Metro posted a few new photos on social media showing a new discovery that has been made in the mountains near Gas Peak. Authorities did not appear to know how the reflective object got up there, and it was found by a Las Vegas search and rescue team. In the same post, police urge people to take precautions about hiking, including researching the weather forecast, carrying additional aid, food, and water, bringing a light source, and a fully charged phone. For those of you who do not know, Gas Peak is the highest peak in the Las Vegas range and is located about 20 miles north of Las Vegas. According to officials, there has been several similar-looking monoliths that have appeared in the recent years. Earlier this year, there was a 10-foot tall monolith that had popped up on a hill in Wales, and no one knew how it got there. Others have appeared in Utah, Colorado, California, and Romania. Many assume these cases were some form of art installation that brought comparison to the monolith in the movie A Space Odyssey.
Sports with Mikey. Weather coming up. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo, and we lost a legendary sports figure. Mikey has that and more. Your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aviators rained on Tacoma's Parade last night, beating the Rainiers 8-4. Rematch this evening at 6:05. The Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays, passed away on Tuesday, regarded as one of the greatest players ever. Willie Mays ranks second behind only Babe Ruth on most all-time lists. Over 23 Major League seasons, virtually all with the New York and the San Francisco Giants. Mays batted .301, hit 660 home runs, totaled 3,293 hits, scored more than 2,000 runs, and won 12 Gold Gloves. He was Rookie of the Year in 1951, twice was named MVP, and finished in the top 10 for MVP 10 other times. His lightning sprint and over-the-shoulder grab of an apparent extra base hit in the 1954 World Series remains the most celebrated defensive play in baseball history.
Just brought this crowd to its feet with a catch, which must have been an optical illusion to a lot of people.
The Las Vegas Aces welcomed the Seattle Storm this evening. For the last 16 years, Ralph Lauren has been the official outfitter of Team USA for the opening and closing ceremonies of the Olympics. Now, the outfits for the 2024 Paris Olympics have been unveiled. The first ever professional pickleball tournament on the Las Vegas Strip is coming to the Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. Interested players can register online at pickleballbrackets.com. On the brink of elimination, the Edmonton Oilers beat the Florida Panthers last night 5-3. There will be a Game 6 on
Friday.
And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you very much, Mikey. And one of our own KPVM employees is celebrating their birthday today, and News 25 is celebrating with her by this happy birthday wish video.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
It's the Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam right outside the KPVM television studios, Mount Charleston. Tomorrow is the first day of summer, but well, you know, we don't need to tell you that. It's summer every day. Complete forecast coming up in a bit.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Rory Rosell here from the Channel 25 Weather Studios and streaming everywhere at KPVM.TV and now Roku. Taking a look at Nevada right now, up in northern Nevada, Fernley is at 83 degrees, Fallon is at 85, Carson City at 81, Tonopah at 80 degrees, Goldfield at 81, just like Carson City, Beatty at 90 degrees, Amargosa at 96, and Las Vegas is weather twinning just like Amargosa at 96 degrees. Death Valley is at 108 degrees today, but here in the Paradise of Pahrump, it is currently 94 degrees. The high today just a little while ago was 95 degrees. It was sunny today, wind blowing south-southwest at 10 miles per hour. Humidity 8% today, and the sun rose this morning at 5:26 and is going to set tonight at 8:04 p.m. The humidity does raise up to 15%, and the wind continues to blow east-southeast at 9 miles per hour. The low tonight is going to be 67 degrees with clear skies. Let's take a look at the rest of the week. It looks like our chilliest day this week on Thursday is going to be the first day of summer at 99 degrees, but after that we go back into the triple digits. On Saturday and Sunday we're going to be at 105 degrees, just like Monday actually. There's going to be 105 degrees for 3 days, and then on Tuesday and Wednesday we go up to 106. We're going to be seeing mostly clear skies except for on Sunday when there's a few clouds in the sky, but other than that, Nevada, make sure to drink your water and stay cool. Back to the desk, here's Chris.
Thank you very much, Miss Rosell. Well, the heat is here to stay. Summer begins tomorrow. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night, and thanks for watching.